Hello there.
Hello, beautiful.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Fandom Fights. We are here in the singles tournament, the quarterfinals, one could say, right, Nick? We got Ryan playing Javi. I realized something, Nick. Normally, the start of the summer tournament is when I get my hair cut. I've been very lazy, and I still haven't gotten my hair cut. It's huge, quite large, but I've been so busy with fandom and how exciting it is right now because we got a lot of good stuff going on, and this one's no different. Nick, thoughts on the match?
Yeah, I agree, Tim. I think over the next 3 matches, though, I think if you concentrate hard enough, you can get it just a little bit shorter each time.
That's fair.
But,
I think so.
I'm excited. This is the first match of round 2, the quarterfinals. We should call this the do-over quarterfinals because every match in this quarterfinals is a rematch, including this one. Javi and Ryan played at the end of last year. Javi was Ryan's 4th win to go 4-0, which I think locked up Rookie of the Year for him last year. But I believe it was 2 years ago where Javi was winning the same award. This is just as exciting of a match now as it was at the end of last year. Javi outperformed percentage-wise, but Ryan came away with the win, so I think this will be another close one.
Yeah, I agree. I think these guys are both very talented when it comes to fandom fights. So I'm looking forward to seeing what happens. Let's go talk to them right now in the promos.
Well, unfortunately, due to, too much studying or lack of foresight, I don't have a manager in my corner or nobody from my faction backing me up. But I feel confident going in by myself today. Rematch against Javi. I know 100% he's coming for blood. So I'm not going to give him that. I'm not going to let him upset me. I'm not going to let him get in my head. I'm mainly going to keep it a tight game. Going to focus on making him work for the win. But that does not mean I'm not going to come up short. I'm hoping the outcome is going to remain the same like the last time, that I come out with the victory. If not, I know this is going to be a damn good game. So, Javi, let's do this.
Okay. Here we go. Listen, I'm not feeling super duper well. Ryan's like, I'm coming for blood. That's not really true. I'm just sort of here to play and hopefully do a little bit better last time. I'm not for the whole revenge thing. I'm just here to do the playing thing. Ryan, if you win, congratulations. If I win, I did it. Huzzah. Joe, you got anything to say?
I mean, you're currently one of the highest ranked teams in fandom. Challenge for a belt. Has Ryan done any of those things?
No, but he has beaten me, so that's one thing.
Light the fuse.
Light it.
Nick, I wanted to remind myself, so I went back into the schedule a little bit to kind of look at their last matchups. And, both of these people also beat very good players to get here into round number 2 as well. Did you say that? Did I miss that? No? Okay. Yeah. Ryan beat Alex, who's been on a complete tear, and Javi beat Robert Kastner, who challenged for the belt earlier in a very big win. So both these players are playing really good right now. I'm looking forward to it. Did you have any extra thoughts?
I just got to point out something real weird, Tim, because I just noticed it as well. This is perfectly mirroring Javi's run his freshman year holy shit, his first year as the 13 seed, upsetting the 4 seed in round 1 and playing the 5 seed in round 2. Will it go the same? Not sure, but I look back, I was like, holy shit, it's happening again. Round number 1 is going to work like this. There's going to be 10 questions around Fandom Fights. These players are going to have 15 seconds to write down their answer. At the end of 15 seconds, we will say pens down, at which point the players will reveal their answer and say aloud. Each correct answer is worth 1 point apiece. Should any individual player get all 10 questions correct in round number 1, they would receive a bonus question. Each player will have 3 repeats, 1 challenge for the entirety of the match. Players, any questions as we get into round number 1?
No. Good luck, Ryan.
Same to you,
First
Javi.
question comes in the category of the Wizarding World. Name all 3 characters seen to ride Buckbeak in The Prisoner of Azkaban. Yeah.
Yeah. This is not who Bucky was named after, unfortunately. Though I have called him Buckbeak from time to time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Javi to start it off.
Sirius, Hermione, Harry.
And Ryan.
Harry, Hermione, and Sirius.
Both are correct. It is 1-1. Your next question is in the category of James Bond. In which James Bond film does Bond steal a tank to pursue a villain through a Russian city? I feel like shit. Ellie has been sick since the womb. Everyone else has gotten it, and it's finally hit me. And
I feel great.
I'm very happy for you, frankly. 5, 4,
The sun is shining.
2, 1. Pens down. The tank is clean. Let's go to Ryan
GoldenEye.
and Javi.
GoldenEye. Da, da, da. I don't know.
GoldenEye is correct. Nick, what's next?
Next question comes in the category of Star Trek. In Star Trek Generations, Soren is revealed to be working with which species in order to make his weapon?
So, I often joke about how I'm entering full dad mode. Okay, see ya. But I am. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Javi
Kling. Doesn't work. Klingons.
and Ryan.
Yeah, Klingon.
Ryan, don't erase your. Oh, there it is. Klingon. Perfect. So 3-3.
Am I pausing?
You were, but you're good now. So
Okay.
yeah, I just don't erase until I tell you to. But you're both correct. 3-3. Your next question is in the category of Disney animation. Who voices the evil King Magnifico in Wish? So I often joke about how I'm entering full dad mode, and this is a perfect moment. I don't know if you can tell, but you see all the shit on my shirt?
Is it actually shit?
Signs of a sick child. No, it's snot though. And I put the baby down and said, "Time for fandom," and walked down here. 5, 4. Yeah, it's fun. 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Ryan
I hope so. His voice has been in my head. I'm gonna say Chris Pine.
and Javi.
I want her to write, I let you live here for free and I don't even charge you rent. But the answer is Chris Pine.
Chris Pine is correct. What's next, Nick?
Next question. In Jurassic... Oh, wow. It's in Creature Features.
Thank
You would have figured that out. The question is, in Jurassic World, what branch of the military did Owen serve in before going to work at Jurassic World? Me.
If Maggie was down here right now, she would be pissed.
I would agree, Tim.
I still think she flubbed it on purpose.
So does everyone, except for her.
Yeah, I think she faked it. She fakes many things in our relationship, but that's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Javi
It's between the Army and the Navy, and I went with the Navy.
and Ryan.
I went with 2 different brands. I went the Marines.
Navy is correct. So it is 5-4. Javi remains perfect as we get into your next question in the category of sci-fi icons. In which sci-fi icons film will you hear the quote, "Watch me, I'll do the fingering"? Great question. How we haven't asked this before, I don't know. But this is I can't talk about it. I'll say it on the next one. But I have a very funny story with this. You haven't said a lot. 5, 4.
Speaking of faking things,
One pens down, exactly. Let's go to Ryan.
I said Ghostbusters.
And Javi.
I always get these two mixed up. I said Alien Covenant.
Alien Covenant is correct. So 6-4. What's next, Nick?
next question comes in the category of mixed bag.
Great.
Andy Serkis, D. Bradley Baker, and Brian Dennehy have all provided the voice for what type of animal in Fandom films?
So I saw Alien Covenant opening night in theaters, and I vividly remember the audience just like erupting in laughter during that scene. And it is not supposed to be a funny scene. Like, it's supposed to be a very serious moment in that movie. And it's David, right? That says, like, I'll do the fingering. And then Walter's just sitting there like, okay, fingering, yeah. God, that movie is wild.
Can you repeat the question?
Yes, that is your first repeat.
Question again. Andy Serkis, D. Bradley Baker, and Brian Dennehy have all provided the voice for what type of animal in Fandom films? Mixed bag.
What could it be? Yeah, we kind of gave up on that a little bit, didn't we?
It got normal.
Yeah. That's fair. That's
Can't do a shtick too long.
the Maku.
Eventually, you got to move on. Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Javi.
Rats flushed away. The Suicide Squad. Ratatouille.
And let's go to Ryan.
No, I said ape or apes.
Rat is correct. What are the movies? Flushed away. What was the other ones?
Flushed away. The Suicide Squad. Ratatouille. Right? Or am I wrong?
I don't. Well, the rat's the right answer, but I was curious. I don't know who D. Bradley Baker voices in a rat.
He's Sebastian the Rat in the Suicide Squad.
Duh.
Doesn't matter.
Does that character talk? Am I like losing my mind? Anyway,
Provides the voice.
okay, fair enough. I'm asking the next question. The question is in the category of criminal underworld. Which criminal underworld character has used the alias Mike Oxmall? Oxmall? Oxmall?
Really?
What?
Mike Oxmall.
Yeah, is that what it is?
Get it?
Oh, Mike Oxmall. Hey,
Oxmall? What?
I am having a rough day. Also, am I losing my mind? When does a rat speak in the Suicide Squad?
Just the sounds.
I also have a friend named Huge Anus.
Nice. 5, 4, 3, 2,
Hi,
1. Pens down. Hey, Hugh. Let's go to Ryan
Luke Hobbs.
and Javi.
Luke Hobbs.
Luke Hobbs is correct. 8-5. Nick, what's next?
Your penultimate question comes in the category of DreamWorks animation. At the beginning of Shark Tale, what specific job does Oscar have at the whale wash?
Did you know that they made like a GameCube Shark Tale game that was basically like a Dance Dance Revolution, but Shark Tale?
What?
Yeah, like my cousin had it where you like played as Oscar, but you like danced and stuff. And
That
it was like
doesn't happen in the movie.
No, it doesn't. 5, 4. It's very strange. 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Javi
Cleans the tongue.
and Ryan.
I didn't get that specific. I just said he was a scrubber.
I think tongue cleaner is what we needed specific. So tongue scrubber, yeah, needed a little more than cleaner or scrubber. So with that, Javi is one away from a perfect round. So the final question of this round is in the category of the Maku, the MCU. And the question is, which member of the Guardians marries a member of King Yakan's race in Thor: Love and Thunder? This is a movie.
No.
My bad. Apologies.
It's okay. I'm just imagining other movies that have nothing to do with dance getting like a DDR type game.
2, 1, pens down. That's fair. Ryan
I wrote Kraglin.
and Javi.
Yeah, I said Drax.
Kraglin is correct. So no perfect rounds, but Javi holds the lead at 9-6. Is that what you have, Nick?
Yeah.
All right, let's get into round number 2. How's it going to work?
Round number 2 is going to work like this. It is the wheel round. We have a wheel with 8 Fandom categories on it, as well as spinners and opponent's choice. Each player will get a spin at the wheel. If they like what they spin the first time, they can keep it. If not, they can choose to spin again, but they will be forced to keep it if they spin the second time. You get 5 questions in the chosen category, each worth 2 points apiece. Unless you'd like to check down a multiple choice, in which case it'll only be worth 1, but be on the lookout as stealing is available in round number 2. Categories on the wheel today are Disney Animation, Pixar, DreamWorks, Mixed Bag, James Bond, MCU, Marvel, and the worlds of DC. Go, Tim.
All right, Javi, you're in the lead. Do you want to spin first or defer?
Man, Kraglin. That's a good question. I think we go first. Yeah.
I think you should go first. I agree.
All right.
Great round 1, by the way.
Well, thank you.
Very well done.
All right, Javi, this is your spin. It lands on Disney.
Yeah. All right. I think that. Listen, here's the thing. I haven't prepped it in a while. It's in my base. So unless we want to keep that on there for Ryan, because I'm not super afraid of anything.
I think you've got the lead. I think if you play to your base, then obviously that's a good way to go. Don't worry about the odds of opponent's choice are so low that I think go with your base and go with what you're more comfortable in rather than getting something you're not as comfortable with.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. We'll keep it.
Good luck.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, Nick, will you please give Javi his questions in the category of Disney Animation?
Gladly. Javi, are you prepared for your questions in the category of Disney Animation?
I mean, all right.
Your first question. Which Disney animated film features 2 birds named Dinky and Boomer?
I'll go to multiple.
Your multiple choice options are: is it A, Zootopia, B, The Fox and the Hound, C, Robin Hood, D, 101 Dalmatians?
B.
That is correct for 1 point. Javi, your second question. Which member of the 100 Acre Wood does Bud Lucky voice in 2011's Winnie the Pooh?
Gosh darn it. Yeah, multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are: is it A, Piglet, B, Tigger, C, Owl, or D, Eeyore?
I'll do my first repeat of the options.
All right, your options again are A, Piglet, B, Tigger, C, Owl, D, Eeyore.
Eeyore.
That is correct for 1 point.
Yeah.
Javi, your third question. Searcher, Ethan, and Jaeger have what last name in Strange World?
Clade.
That is correct for 2 points. Javi, your penultimate question. How is Kron related to Nira in Dinosaur?
Oh. Go to multiple.
Your multiple choice options are: is it A, father, B, brother, C, son, D, uncle?
Father.
That is incorrect. Ryan, chance for the 1 point seal. Your options again are A, father, B, brother, C, son, D, uncle.
I'm going to say C, son.
That is also incorrect. We're looking for B, brother.
Okay.
All right, Javi, we'll move to your final question in Disney Animation. In Alice in Wonderland, what type of food causes Alice to shrink and escape a burning house?
Like a pastry, like a cake.
That is incorrect. Ryan, chance for the 2 point steal.
The food should eat to shrink. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna say a crumpet.
That is unfortunately also incorrect. We're looking for a carrot.
Oh, okay. I don't remember that at all.
All right. So at the end of Javi's spin, I have him getting his total up to 13. Is that what you have, Nick?
That's what I have, Tim.
All right. So we'll bring back the wheel and go ahead and spin that wheel for Ryan, Nick. Ryan, it lands on mixed bag.
I wouldn't hate that, but I kind of want to see if I can get something a little better. So I'm gonna spin again.
Okay. All right, it lands on Marvel.
Just put this right here.
All right, Ryan, I'll be giving you your questions in the category of Marvel. Are you ready?
Let's go.
Which film in the X-Men universe features Charles Xavier celebrating earning his doctorate?
That would be X-Men First Class.
That's correct for 2 points. Your second question. Who plays Glenn Talbot, Bruce's romantic rival in Hulk?
Damn it.
5.
Multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, Josh Lucas, B, Patrick Dempsey, C, John Bernthal, or D, Justin Theroux.
I'm gonna go with Josh Lucas.
That is correct for 1 point.
Just the last name.
All right, your third question. What is the name of the building containing Reed Richards' lab in Fantastic Four? 2005.
Oh my god, come on, man. Wow. I keep thinking of future comics. Multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, Baxter Building, B, Kirby Tower, C, Stanley Building, or D, Storm Tower.
This is what happens when I'm reading more the newer Fantastic Four comics. Baxter Building.
That is correct for 1 point. All right, Ryan, your fourth question. What phrase does Eggsy have to say over the phone in order to get released from jail at the beginning of Kingsman, the Secret Service?
Okay. What's a 3-word phrase? Okay. Oxford's not brogues.
That is correct for 2 points. And your final question in the category of Marvel. Why does Mr. Rafa fire Dr. Connors just before he turns into the Lizard for the first time in The Amazing Spider-Man?
I'm between two options. Multiple choice.
All right. Your options are A, he used illegal drugs in his serum. B, he refused to move to human trials. C, he asked for a raise. Or D, he endangered Gwen's life.
I'm going to go with B.
B is correct for 1 point. And Nick, I think we have a tie game.
Indeed, we do, Tim.
All right. So we're all tied up at 13. Nick, how's round number 3 going to work?
Round number 3 is going to work like this. It is the betting round. We have 5 more questions in the round of Fandom Fights. Once the players hit a category, they can bet anywhere between 0 and 2 points on the question. If they get the question correct, they will gain those points. If they get the question incorrect, they will lose those points. We will play until someone is mathematically eliminated or we have reached the end of the match. Players, any questions we get in round number 3?
I should prep Disney more. Let's go.
I'm good.
Go,
Okay.
Tim.
Then the first category you can bet points on is sci-fi icons. Let's get bets, starting with Ryan.
I'm just going to go down the middle with 1.
Okay, and Javi.
2.
All right, your question in the category of sci-fi icons. What U.S. state does Cade Yeager live in at the beginning of Transformers: Age of Extinction?
Do you think, would you watch a show where Cade Yeager and Yeager Clade were roommates?
What are you doing? Why are you going on these adventures?
Well, I don't have a
That was a
young.
really bad Mark Wahlberg, but I tried my best.
That was a great
Five.
Dennis Lee. No, not Dennis Leary.
Wait. Two.
Yeager.
One. Pens down. Let's go to Ryan
I said Texas.
and Javi.
It's the most accurate Texas accent, you know?
15-14 is now the score because Texas is correct. Nick, what's the next category?
Next category we have points on is Criminal Underworld.
Let's get bets, starting with Javi
2.
and Ryan.
2.
All right, Nick, what's the question?
Your question is, who plays the main antagonist DK in Tokyo Drift? Fast and Furious presents.
I'm losing it.
Why?
Losing steam. Just
No.
not feeling good, man. Sleepy. Got a lot to do.
No, you don't.
5, 4,
That's what lots to do.
1. Pens down. Let's go to Javi
Brian T.
and Ryan.
Damn, I said Joe Towson.
Brian T is correct. So big swing there. Javi now has a 5-point lead, 17-12. Is that what you have, Nick?
That's what I have, Tim.
All right, we're going to get into the third question of the round. It's in the category of DreamWorks animation. Let's get back, starting with Ryan.
I'm going 2.
Okay, and Javi.
1. Moderate.
All right, your question in the category of DreamWorks. Which DreamWorks film features a main villain who plans their evil plan on a day they call B-Day?
I guess I could have used a thesaurus, used a different word than plan twice. Schedule their evil plan.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Five.
My house smells like Brussels sprouts.
2.
Repeat the question.
All right, that is Ryan's second repeat.
Yes.
Again, in the category of DreamWorks. Which DreamWorks film features a main villain who plans their evil plan on a day they call B-Day?
B.
B-Day. B-Day. That's like
Bayern.
5, 4, 3,
All
1. Hands on bad to the bone. Let's go to Ryan
I said Penguins of Madagascar.
and Javi.
Said ants.
And your winner, Javi Madan. Both were incorrect, but mathematically, Javi wins the match. The answer was the Boss Baby Family Business. The Boss Baby Family Business. So both missed, but Javi pulls out the victory. Nick, interesting matchup. Your thoughts?
No, I agree. Like I said, I like that these two are tied now. I think they're a good match for each other. I think their strengths are very different to where Javi could come out with a 3-point lead in round 1 and look like he's going to run away with it, only for Ryan to swing things back and be tied going into round 3. I think this is an interesting, fun match anytime these two play. I'm excited to see it. And it's weird. Javi did the same thing he did 2 years ago. I feel like I'm flashing back, but he made it to the semifinals in his first tournament as the 13th seed. He's done that yet again today.
Awesome. Well, let's go talk to them right now in the post-match interviews.
Ryan Payne, great play. You're a great fandom player. I don't know how often you get told that, but I think you're one of the top-notch players we have. Maybe top of the list for players who haven't yet to challenge for a belt. But Javi had your number today. He wasn't missing. He barely missed in round 1. And even with a little stumble in round 2, you were able to catch up. That definitely showed. But I think 1 and 3 were really just his rounds this time around. And when you have 2 out of the 3 rounds going in your favor, it's kind of hard to come back against that. You and Javi are 1-1 now. How do you feel about the loss? Do you want a third match? And how do you feel about your performance in the tournament overall?
As far as wanting a third match, I feel it's going to happen depending on where our records are going to be. And my performance, yeah, once Javi had gotten the lead, like he didn't go perfect, but when he had that deficit, my main goal was try to at least sweep my category. I mean, in a way I did, but it wasn't like getting all 2-pointers there. I mean, if I had maybe an extra 3 or 2 points ahead in the third round, I definitely would have used my points much more differently. So, but regardless, though, yeah, I knew Javi is a good player. I mean, I always believe that when someone is just, well, it can happen. Anyone can win in a single match, especially with round 3. How the fact that you have to risk and hope the reward's going to come out for you. For me, unfortunately, it just didn't work out.
Absolutely, well said, Ryan. This is not the end of you this year. This is Act 3. We will see you again in Act 4. We're going to have everyone who loses in the quarterfinals get another shot at trying to get back to the belt. So we'll see you again very soon. Is there anyone you're hoping to go up against in that quest for gold?
Well, honestly, there was one person I was aiming for, but unfortunately, I lost today, so I won't be able to get a shot against them. But it would be kind of interesting if I came across one of my faction mates like Rue or Jay, maybe, depending on. But I don't know. But I don't know exactly who else was in the quarterfinals, so it'll be fun to find out.
Absolutely, Ryan. Congratulations on a great performance today and in the tournament overall. We will see you again real soon. Javi, Madan, let me bring things down, only to build you back up. Last year was a rough year.
Yes, it was.
The beginning of this year, a little bit of a rough start. But you are looking like the Javi of old. I think it just took a year for that Rookie of the Year curse to wear off, because I think it's officially worn off. It's weird to me. You're doing the same thing. You beat the 4 seed in round 1 as the 13 seed. Then you beat the 5 seed in round 2, which you've done now. And it could continue. It depends on how the rest of the quarterfinals go, but like history could be repeating itself. All I will say is you lost in the semifinals last time. What is your plan for that not to happen this time? You could be playing Thomas Scully or the upset of the tournament so far, Kaiser Wang. Usually I ask these as separate questions, but that's who you're playing. How do you feel about today and the future? Lots of information.
Yeah, I think my strategy is going to be 2 things. One, just gosh darn it, dude. I keep thinking I'm good at Disney, and it turns out I'm just okay at Disney. This one was a bad Disney. Like, I did not do 4 out of 10. Come on, no. That's unacceptable for something that I claim to be a strength. I put that on the wheel. Like, full disclosure to everyone watching. Like, my bad on that. In terms of strategy to win in the semifinals, I think the strategy is just to win. I think if I just win, I won't do the same thing that I did 2 years ago. I don't know. I feel really lucky because I think that round 1 went well. Round 2 did not. And I just said, all right, like, I'm just going to bet until, like, because, and frankly, like, I probably should have bet 2 on DreamWorks just in terms of, like, did I want to put it away sooner? But, like, I think my strategy was, I don't think, all respect to Ryan, but I don't think there's a DreamWorks question out there that he's going to hit that I'm not going to hit. Okay. So if we both miss, which is very possible as it just happened, we're in the, like, we win, or we're up 4 with 2 questions left, and all I need to do is bet 1 on the next one. It's just a calculated risk there. I don't know. I always talk. That's all.
No, it's good. And Javi, like, that strategy is what I'm noticing is different from 2 years ago, Javi, who was still equally successful, but that could be the difference maker in changing history as you go to the semifinals. Joe, Javi's matchups are Scully, as I said, Hall of Famer, 2-time teams champion, singles champion, the whole 9, or Kaiser, the current upset of the tournament, the first 16 seed ever to beat the 1 seed in round 1 of the tournament. Those 2 are going to play. Javi gets the winner. What do you think is a better matchup?
It's tough. If Kaiser wants to, if Javi wants to prepare to fight back against a lot of challenges, then obviously Kaiser obviously will be the great matchup there. But I think for Javi to come out and really test himself and prove himself, I think Scully might be the ultimate matchup there. To speak about Javi's performance here, obviously 9 in round 1, phenomenal, great. But then the round 2 happened, and to come out of that round 2 and go, I'm betting 2, and then get that 5-point gap, I'm going to play it safe. I think that shows remarkable resilience, confidence, and just the bounce back ability to come from that. I've had a bad round 2, but I'm still going to bet 2 points in my first 2 questions, even though I'm not behind. I think that speaks a lot to who Javi is as a player, and I think Scully or Kaiser should be worried.
Absolutely. Well, Javi, congratulations on the win. Oh, you got one more thing?
Yeah, just one quick thing.
You got it.
Please not Kaiser, because I've played Rule of 2 just so much. Just like out of my last 6 matches across singles and teams, it's been like Rule of 2, Formula, Duel, Rule of 2, then Kastner, and also Kastner.
Right.
Yeah, please no, thank you.
Super fair. We'll see what they can do, Javi. But congratulations on the win today. We'll see you in the semifinals.
Fantastic match. Thank you to Ryan. Thank you to Javi. Thank you to Joe for managing. Thank you to Nick for writing. I have been Tim. We'll see you guys next time with another great episode of Fandom Fights. Until then, bye-bye.